Angus? In your bed. Angus. Bed. Angus. Go in your bed. Angus. 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 In your bed. No, in your bed. Angus. Bed. Angus. No, in your bed. Go on. Up. In your bed. Angus. You naughty? Are you naughty? In your bed. In your bed. Come on. Good boy. Come on. Gonna go in your bed. You're gonna go in your bed now. Go on. Go on. The most obedient dog in the world? No. The laziest dog in the world? Maybe. Angus is really hoping that I go away and stop asking him to go to his bed. But that's not going to happen. Angus, come on, it's bedtime. It's bedtime. You get in your bed. Come on, Popster. You're gonna go in bed. This is like having a teenager, I imagine, or young child maybe, that really does not want to do what you're asking. Look at the face on that. Are you going to bed? Don't ignore me. Angus. Now you may be thinking, he clearly has no idea what that lady is asking him to do. But he does. He knows the word bed. But he is doing his best to ignore me, aren't you? Angus? If you notice, he's tired and he won't even respond to his name now. He barely will even look at me. Angus? Because he knows I'm asking him to go to bed. And he's being a bit of a sulky boy and refusing to move. Angus? Angus. Angus. Angus has been in the wars a little bit. He has conjunctivitis and he's having eye drops at the moment, so if you notice, his eyes might look a little bit gunky or red. And to top it off, he's had a little bit of a flare up of his skin condition. So he is hating life because I am having to wash him, bath him, every 2 days or 3 days, 2 days or 3 days, whichever I can get away with doing. So if I show you, I don't know if you can see, but what happens to Angus, he gets a form of dermatitis basically, and what happens is, it's quite common with certain breeds, not obviously just French bulldogs, but many dogs, he gets quite a few. Some of them are harder to see, you kind of have to look under the fur, but this one here, the skin basically flakes off in little patches. So he's got quite a few little, you know, bare patches. It's hard to see on the camera actually. Doesn't really cause him any problems, but all his hair falls out in these patches, so the skin goes really flaky in these little patches. Little one down there. So then I have to wash him, which he hates. And see, I'll try and do close up so you can see all the skin coming away underneath. So really what unfortunately needs to happen is I need to wash Angus, which controls the dermatitis, will bring all this loose skin off. Unfortunately the hair will come with it, but then once it's all come off, his hair regrows. And he's not got little bald bits anymore. So there we go, he's in the wars. Very food orientated is Angus. Very keen on food and treats. As you can see, he's a good size. He is not a small French bulldog. Some are more petite than others. Some have very short, stumpy legs. Angus has actually got quite long legs for a French bulldog. And he's a big boy. I've seen out on our walks, I've seen a few French bulldogs, similar age to Angus, but actually quite a bit smaller. Now, normally I'd say he'll get up for me if I offer him something that he wants, but he is looking pretty tired and not wanting to move right now. So we'll see if the Q word makes any difference to Angus today. Now normally if I say this word, he will pretty much do anything that you want, but he's feeling a bit sorry for himself and just wanting me to go away, so we'll see. Angus? Angus? Angus, do you want a treat? Do you want a treat? Angus, do you want some food? Do you want a treat? No, nothing. So, even food. Even a treat. Treat, treat, treat. No, nothing. It's going to budge him. So I'm probably going to have to carry him to his bed. But, there we go. If you're wondering why he doesn't sleep on our sofa, it's not because I'm being mean. He is actually crate chained, and we have a cat who's a bit miserable most of the time, and they do get along, but she's very temperamental and doesn't really like him in her space. And if she's roaming around and they have a bit of a to do overnight, she potentially could take Angus's eye out if she you know, decided to give him a bit of a swipe. So the safest thing for Angus is to be in his crate, which actually he's had since he was a puppy, and he is very, despite not wanting to move now, he is very comfortable in there. And in fact, when he's had enough, if the children are quite loud or annoying him, he will take himself off to his crate just to get a little bit of peace and quiet. But my children are asleep now, so he's snoring. So yeah, quite settled there on the sofa.